This is a friendship that'll never ever end.
Fine hooligans. Hope all is mucho bueno with you. It's a very exciting day. I didn't know I wanted to do a video today, but I couldn't figure out what to do. I do have a life lessons topic, so that's going to be fun to tackle. Probably do that either tomorrow or Wednesday. Might be Wednesday just to like kind of space the videos out a little bit more. But there's been a lot of excitement lately. Finally got a new phone. So this is actually what I'm filming on right now to test out how this camera and everything's going to be for the channel. From the screen, it looks a lot better than the last phone. I went from the S8 to the S20 FE. I know some folks are, ooh, Android, but yeah, I prefer Android. You can do a lot more with the phone. But that's not important for today. Right now, I got a last minute birthday gift that came in. Boom. Very exciting. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that on Friday, my lady actually got me a gift, which was the Fiend and Daniel Bryan. I know him more as Bryan Danielson, his non-WWE name. Actually, I have him just behind the camera here. There he is. The Fiend figure that went with him is upstairs. Also, the gold plate things that they gave, I guess you can put them in like WWE belts. But like, look at that. These things are shiny. By the way, not important. Get back on. You go back on there. Deal with you another day. I also have the bastard pack right behind. Oh, actually, hold on. So I can do this now. I can just flip my camera now. There he is. He came with the chair. I had that ladder from like figure painting and all that other stuff. But yeah, very exciting. But that's not what we're here to do today. We're here for Mr. Bray Wyatt, the Fiend. So before I unbox this and everything, admittedly, didn't really keep up with like WWE. There's a lot of things that just honestly bug me about the product nowadays. Mostly the camera work. Like it's I don't know. I don't understand the zoom in, zoom out, and shaking the camera and stuff like that, and like a bunch of cuts trying to, I don't know. It's like, the best way I can describe it is if you watch like more Eastern martial arts movies, or like Gareth Evans with The Raid, how it's a lot of more like longer takes and you don't cut like for every single movement. Compare that to like a Fast and Furious like fight scene where like just moving the hand up with a gun and then grabbing somebody else's hand is like 8 different camera cuts for all these different angles. It just, I can't do it. But Bray Wyatt, he was that one character that like I just couldn't help but go and check out. And especially with this whole like the Fiend and everything, he was just so cool. And the history of like the Fiend mask being made by Jason Baker and Tom Savini. Like, if you're not familiar with Tom Savini, please go. That is worth a search, especially if you're into horror movies. Tom Savini has worked on so many horror movies. He's like a legend in the community. You know what I mean? But enough yapping. Let's do this. It is time to let him in. Is there no tape? I grabbed my... All right. Now to get these out. All right, let me see. Wow. Like, I'll definitely make sure to get some like better shots of the figure or whatever, but like the tattoos, the details and everything on it, really, really cool. Ooh, the head actually has a lot more articulation than the other Fiend figure I have as well. You can have him like looking up, looking down, side, side. Oh, so when the Fiend debuted, it was after like being alluded to when with Bray Wyatt's Firefly Funhouse. Bray Wyatt, who was like this almost like Louisiana-esque like cult leader, used to come out holding a lantern. So when the Fiend debuted against Finn Balor, he had Bray Wyatt's head as a lantern. I thought that was just like super cool. Also, I believe the head was also made by Jason Baker's team, like with Tom Savini and everything. Oh, it's got the weird ankle joints where it like kind of connects at the actual ankle point kind of thing. I had some issues with that with the Pinhead figure I have, so hopefully this one isn't as bad. Oh no, stood up right away. Perfect. If you're not familiar, like a lot of people, myself included, it's like new car smell, new figure smell. With the WWE figures that I've gotten, at least recently, the only way I can describe it is they smell like when you were in school and you'd sharpen your pencil and you could smell like the pencil shavings, like the wood and stuff like that. That's kind of what they smell like. It's weird. Super really, I really like this figure. The articulation is a lot better than the other one, which I think is more meant as like a display kind of thing. But yeah, really like the detail with the tattoos, with the hurt and heel gloves. It's just, wow, really cool. And that lantern looks awesome. It has this opening here. So that's interesting. I wonder if that's thin enough plastic where you could put like an LED and it'll actually like light up. I'll have to try that. Now these are going to be tricky to get out. So it also came with the alternate hands because he would kind of put his hands to his head and almost like they were telling him like whether to hurt or heal kind of thing. But it's really cool. So you could actually have one on there or have both of them. Up to you, really. But either way, super cool, like a little addition. I really, really like the way the mask came out. It looks awesome. Especially with the eyes underneath and everything. You get that color from them a bit. But yeah, just a super cool figure. Yeah, so shipping took about like 2 weeks or so not too bad. And now that it's actually here, it's like, I don't know, it's just one of those things where you just don't even mind the wait, you know? Yeah, I really, really like this figure. I think it came out super dope. It's unfortunate that Mr. Real Name Wyndham Rotunda isn't able to do this character, or wasn't able to even do the character the way that he had envisioned. Now he's actually working on a horror film, which I'm excited to see like what comes of that. And if we do see him again, whether it's an Impact or AEW, whatever happens, I don't know. I'm just excited to see what kind of character he does if he comes back to wrestling. I hope the movie's good and it's successful, and maybe that's like another career path for him to explore. But either way, I'm super glad that I have this figure from the Fiend's like first like debut appearance and everything. And yeah, I'm just so excited. So now that I've let him in, it's time to get him positioned with the other gents over there and just enjoy it. So, fine hooligans, I hope you enjoyed the video. I haven't done an unboxing for a while, and just, yeah, I'm definitely excited that this was the one that I got to do, I guess, as like a return to that kind of stuff. But yeah, either way, you know what to do. Comment below and all that. Hit it with a like if you so wish. If you want to see more content, I've been doing this channel for like 6 years now. There's a whole bunch of content. You can even hit the playlist tabs if you want. There's vlogs, there's music and poetry stuff that I've written, recorded, and filmed myself. There's VR content that I was doing. There's a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, just, I don't know, hit it up. And if you have been around for if you're one of the hooligans that has been around for a while, I appreciate you folks being here and sticking around and everything, especially through the times when, you know, I was dealing with personal stuff and like the content really wasn't there. Thank you from the bottom of me heart for sticking around with me. But it's time to end it. This video, not the channel. So, mwah, 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 for you beautiful fat J's. All my quiet kids, freaks, and weirdos, for the love of everybody, keep being weird. Oh, and I forgot to include it. If you want to support the channel any further, links are in description. Bye!